Hey everyone, normal average everyday Joe / David Puckett here. And do I have any idea what happened with the KP review I was doing? Why it got flagged? I don't own any of that. Really? I don't own anything I talk about. They belong to their rightful owners. And until YouTube tells me what I did wrong, I see no reason to quit making videos. Now, I may eventually talk about the big conspiracy theories, but see, one of my favorite things to do is look up the show's wiki, like when I was a kid, and see the facts that I didn't know about. So I checked I'm on the Recess wiki, and an old conspiracy theory came up, and I want to talk about it. Alright. It's the Stinky Peterson theory. Now, for those of you who don't know, Stinky Peterson, which I can do a good, impersonation of. I can do an impression of. I don't know, Arnold. See? I'm just a country boy in a city. Before I get to that, do you ever realize the way Stinky's house is structured? Structured is the same way the Green's house is structured in Big City Greens from Disney XD. Wow, that's another thing. Yeah, the Greens live in Washington too. Anyway, so okay, to talk about this. Now, Stinky Peterson is the city, heck, I don't know how you get one of those, from Hey Arnold. You know, often acting like a bastard with Harold and Sid. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. In the Recess episode, My Fair Gretchen, the one where she pretends to be stupid, they talk about a kid who got used to be their name Stinky Peterson. Now, there's no Stinky on the show, and he moved. So, we're gonna assume in this theory they're both the same Stinky Peterson. Or one of his relatives also named Stinky Peterson, because he has those. But regardless, it fits exactly the same way. Whether it's Stinky himself, or one of his cousins, or brother, or uncle, or nephew. I just thought of that part. It could have been one of them. Well, either way, whichever Stinky in the family it was. So, yeah, it works with all the Petersons named Stinky that are younger. So, the theory is that when he was a kid, Stinky's parents got divorced. And yes, I know I'm making the theory. It's like the cartoon conspiracies on Channel Frederator and Cartoon Hangover. Unless all of them got moved to Channel Frederator. If you like this video, turn on notifications, subscribe for more content, and while I'm here, check out the conspiracies over on Channel Frederator. But I digress. Anyway, so the point, back to the theory. And I'm not responsible for Arnold or Recess. Although, in the future, I might try to make a Recess reboot. But the original Recess is not anything of mine. But it is a great show, and they air here on YouTube. You should check it out. Now, like I was saying, my theory is that Stinky's parents got divorced early in his life. And since signs point to Recess taking place in Arkansas, we're gonna say he lived in Arkansas. You know, kind of like how Phoebe's from Kentucky. Which, I have something on that too. It wouldn't work as well considering we know a bit about the character. Which is why I'm going to do them both back to back. So yeah. So Stinky had lived with his mom in Arkansas and attended 3rd Street Elementary. So then something happened, and he moved to Hillwood in Washington to live with his dad and his grandfather. Stinky. And it has to make sense, you know? Then again, if you want to go with my other theory, which has been proven true, that cartoons are just animated actors, you could say he just had a role on both shows and got denied on Recess, so I won't... Anyway. So that's kind of the theory. That... Yeah. Which would also mean Stinky's smarter than he looks. I mean, remember the time he wrecked his own fame? After he heard the truth about why he was picked? If you wanted bad acting, you could have picked any motherfucker from the whole thing. Any of them. You could have got Pissed Off Helga. You could have got... Never mind. Anyway. Now, there's another one of those I'm going to tag on right now with the thing. And this theory only applies... Or would only have applied... Although I could flip it the other way. But could be about... No, that wouldn't make any sense. About Phoebe's parents. How one's Japanese and the other's Southern. So... to do the mother's side as a theory, we'd have to say that Chaz's wife isn't dead. First wife isn't dead. but we know she is. But that doesn't mean, that doesn't mean that the dad doesn't have any secrets. Okay, I know her dad is a lot different when we see him all grown up, but just play with the notion for a second. Say that maybe Mr. Hyardal remarried with the mother that Phoebe has now, used to be with Kira, which would make Kimi and Phoebe half sisters. Ta-da! Now, if it did work the other way, then it would make her and Chucky half siblings, but not here. So, if you're keeping up, Kimi now has 2 half siblings. Kiki from her dad's 3rd marriage, and Phoebe from his 2nd marriage. Ta-da! So, now I gotta rate them, like conspiracy theory would do. I give the first one 3 King Bobs out of 5. And I give the other one 3.5 Arnolds out of 5. I'd give them 4s, but even that's too much. Well, there's something to think about. Fuzzy Slippers, if you're watching, you've been getting a bit lazy here. Here's something you can tell Gerald, to tell Sid, to tell Gerald, to tell everyone. Normal, average, everyday Joe. Out.